Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me. How's it going? How is everybody doing today? Uh, it's gonna be a build live stream for once. I know I've been doing a lot of modding live streams, and I was debating doing one today, but I thought I would kind of mix things up a little bit, go back to my roots, go back to just my standard time-lapse stuff, because I am doing Terra this week. I just swapped to Steam for a second. So, how is everybody doing? Who is in the chat? I see Muhammad in the chat. How is everybody doing right now? So, yeah, so we are going to be working on our build for Terra Nova. So, this is my little test Terra Nova zoo. So this isn't the actual map. And this is where I wanted to kind of basically start my build for the day, doing kind of my basic stuff, I guess. I'm going to be building an animal transport system for today. So we are going to be making a ship, essentially. We're going to be making a spaceship, but it's going to be for animals. What's up, Zegan? How are you doing? I have a few, I'm on the Discord of the Terra Nova team right now. Hello, Steamcat. How are you doing? And we're going to be, I don't know, maybe seeing a few people pop in. I don't know. I kind of left it open-ended if any of the other Terra Nova team members want to join me on the live stream or not. Poison Blade said he'd think about it. Leaf is a little busy, but he might join later. Silver Fox might drop in. So we'll have to see. But, yeah, so today we are going to be working on, like I said, an animal transport ship. So my build for Terra Nova is a lot more elaborate than most other people's have been. I will say that. Like, I didn't think it was going to be that much, but in order for my logic to... like, I basically went backwards from how I should have been designing the whole build. So, logically, we have been trying to stay sort of true to science. So, if something was to happen... What's up, Poison Blade? How you doing? So anything that we do, I wanted to try and get some sort of sense of realism inside of it. So in my case, I decided my goal was putting an elephant on Mars. That was my goal. And then in order to get that, I had to jump through a bunch of leaps and hurdles to get that logic. So you'll definitely see in the episode that should come out this Saturday, and that's why I'm recording this now, because I want to get the build completely done by the time everything. Let me see. Can you not hear? Actually, don't know. Can you not hear me? Because I am wondering about that. Let's see. Hi, hello. So yeah, can you guys hear me? I don't actually know. Please do let me know, because I want to make sure that my audio is coming through or not. The other thing is the stream delay, of course, so that's going to be another thing. Loud and clear. Okay, excellent. Thank you. So, just wanted to be sure. Might be getting on audio in a bit. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure thing, Poison Blade. So, yeah, whenever you want to drop by. But, yeah, so yeah, in order to get my elephant on Mars, I was like, okay, so I need, for my build, I don't want to give too many spoilers away. I needed a lot of infrastructure put in place that the Mars map just currently didn't have. So, as of right now, Terra Nova has been... see, I hate that I want to, like, spoil it a little bit, but let me see, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to exit out. I'm going to start building on the map that Leaf gave me. So, oh, that's a spoiler. So, give me a sec. Oh, wait, never mind. I can't even do that because I've now been modifying it. I haven't been doing backups. So, tell you what, we're going to be building on the actual Terra Nova map. Why not? Just so that I actually get a basis for what I'm doing. But, yeah, that's going to be the thing that we're going to be doing. So, again, to get an elephant on Mars, the basic things that we have so far on the map, Zeke added a couple of things, so we have like some plant systems in place. Leaf added the first biodome. Of course, we had like, you know, basic builder and stuff. With had some basic lodging and stuff, so that the astronauts, when they get to, you know, the planet, have some level of, you know, kind of, you know, basis and stuff. But what I needed to do in order to get an elephant there is we need a lot more infrastructure. So I needed a whole water system, a whole air system, a whole carbon dioxide system, a whole food set. Like, I had a huge setup. So most importantly, what we're going to be working on today, and this area on my map is essentially where we're going to be building it. So I should have actually proportioned it out based off my blueprints, right off this remote area. So this is where I wanted to build our spaceship. So this is going to be a bit difficult because I'm going to have to be designing this for large mammals in mind to be migrated over. So if I can just find where my template was. Because again, I'm trying to avoid explicit spoilers. I'll probably show the rest of the team later today what I've been working on, because it's a lot. But yeah, so this is approximately the right size. Actually, I think it's actually a little bit further back. I think it's actually closer to here on my map. So I think that's roughly where it's going to be. So let us quickly try to do a little bit of a field trip. So I want to look up some cool spaceship designs. So part of what I wanted to do was this. So if I pull this up, I kind of wanted to base it off the arc from 2012, the really bad movie about the Earth ending in 2012. But on that, in that movie, they basically have it so that there's a point where they showcase like that, like they have elephants and giraffes and stuff being shipped off. I don't know if they actually show it, but there's a scene essentially where they're like trying to load on animals onto the ark so that they each have, you know, like a basic, like, when the Earth ends, 2 of each animal, so that, you know, they can at least say that. Again, that makes no sense. It's just basically off of Noah's Ark. But this was kind of the idea. So I wanted to basically turn this idea into something that we could practically use. So let's try that out. So first things first, I need a double wide door because that's what the elephants need. What's up, Siri Gaming? How you doing? Also, hello, Leaf. You can definitely enjoy your lurk. I am totally cool with that. So let's see. So I think I've been using a lot of the corrugated iron walls for a lot of my builds so far. It seems to be one of the most useful for this kind of like sci-fi type aesthetic that we've been getting. But I do need a ramp. So what would the best ramp object be? Like, I'm thinking maybe a roof of some kind, but I want it to be flexi color. And I don't want it to be a steep roof either. I'd probably want it to be a 1-meter roof. Just because... And I really should have been testing this in truth, like, on what an elephant could practically walk on. Because I think they should be able to navigate on that. It's not too steep. But I'll have to see. So, assuming that we get this kind of level, we should be good. So let's see, what do I want to do? Let's see what my wall pieces are as a basis so that I can try to figure this out the best I can. Is the giant dome getting scrapped in favor of a space ark? No. So, definitely not. It's a little, because I will say this, a few people on my Discord I was streaming for them, so they did get to kind of see what I'm working on in the background and stuff. But okay, this glass actually also doesn't, it's not terrible. I kind of like this glass paneling as well. It actually might be pretty good to use. I think I might actually use this instead. So let's see. So So we'll use glass opaque. And for some reason, does the glass opaque set not have like the little like half walls and stuff? That's odd. So let's just try to do this. So if I make this the door that they exit out of, and then the other thing is, like, Terra Nova is obviously not a flat map at all, so that's going to be another whole situation. So let's see. So if we do this, I'm trying to think, because it needs a double wide door to exit out of, but that should be pretty good, I'd say. Also, that's going to be a whole other thing with this entire build, is obviously it's going to be a bit more tricky to do just because I don't have the correct proportions of... Honestly, for the sake of this build, I think what the smartest move for me to do right now would be is to actually spawn in an elephant and try to see what they can navigate, what they can't navigate. Because if I can't get this, then there's no point. So we'll go into the trade center. We'll plop down one of these. We'll just put it inside, I guess. Making this build into a zoo, even though it's not a zoo. So that's going to be probably the most different. Because it's... Oh yeah, by the way, this is another animal that I'm working on. Mystery animal. Mystery / not so mystery. Let's see. So I need the... Oh, here's some emus. I could add some emus if you wanted. Bro, there's always a Terra Nova dislike. I don't know why. Leaf, stop disliking Terra Nova. Okay, wait. I literally just had an African elephant and then I passed it because I was so distracted. I'm so used to not placing down the actual in-game animals anymore that, like, I actually, like, totally skip it usually. It's kind of weird. So we will add a vet, add an elephant, place down our elephant. Alright, so yeah, he is a big boy, so we're going to have to place him inside of here. So here's what we're going to do. So right off the bat, let us make a... What do I want for the flooring of the inside of the ship? Probably just corrugated again. I wish I could just play on the normal Terra Nova map right now, but I feel like that would be tough. Because, again, I want to, I just don't want to spoil everything, because, like, I've obviously been building a ton, and then there would be no point to watch Saturday's video. So, what would the point be? So that's kind of the thing, is I was fine doing this just because I had to get it done anyway, and I needed a live stream. So I was sort of fine. Ooh, I don't mind this metal. Is it flexy? It's not flexy. But do I care? Not really, to be honest. I kind of like the art style of this. It's very sleek and modern, and that's kind of what I've been going for. A lot of the other people on the team, Basic Builder, P-Blade, etc., they've all been doing their kind of very realistic, what, you know, current day, you know, Martian stuff looks like. I've definitely gone high into the sci-fi element for my builds. Mine's very, very futuristic version of what we... Basically the kind of, like, nice side of the future that we all used to think of. Now everything is, like, bleak and everyone is like, yep, we're definitely gonna die in this lifetime. But I wanted to make it kind of like that golden age of sci-fi, where everything was bright and metallic and shiny and glowing and stuff. Dumbo in space, the moon, yeah. So let's do this. So the elephant should go up here. Okay, so if I've designed this correctly, I think he should be able to navigate out of here using this ramp. Because the other thing is this, I'm wondering if this would be considered animal cruelty, because I'm putting them in a ship that isn't very large. Relative, at least. Obviously, like, this would be a temporary thing. This would not be what they're always traveling in, but definitely relative to normal, this would be small. Though I will say it's not that bad, because this is much better than, like, what circus elephants get. So, this is, like, at least, like, a large barn, essentially. P-blade in those road... Yeah, so that was the other thing I wanted to build. So after I do the arc, I wanted to do a Giga-Fred. So we need some of those builder bots to kind of... The little Freds aren't going to cut it for what... Like, just to build this ship alone, we'd need a Giga-Fred. Like, you need, like, some big robots. Okay, yeah, so they can exit out of here. So that is excellent. So... In that case, since that is very good, we'll do this. Give me a sec. So now we'll have that doorway there. Okay. So I think right off the bat, that looks pretty good. Now, I'm gonna design this in an interesting way. I'm gonna basically carve out a ship. So I'm gonna basically kind of sculpt it as if this was just a big block of marble or something, and I'm making a ship out of it. So, like, as an example, like this as a shape could definitely work. Hello, Heather. How you doing? Elephants in space. I'm so bad at building. Eh, you get better over time, so don't even worry about it if you think you're bad right now. Again, like, what I'm doing right now is using the basic in-game, you know, wall set right now. So, I'm definitely, like, right now, this is something that even the worst builder could do. It's just literally doing it. So, how do I want to design this ship? Because I need to, like, kind of design it in a functional way. So, immediate response, right, is there needs to be stables. So, do I want literally just it to be a big open area that the animals could just hang out on? And then, because they probably need to be separated, I assume, from the people. So, actually, okay, what if I did this? So, this is the main... Ooh, oh, I think I have a cool idea. I think now I'm going Star Wars with it, but I have an idea. So I think I want to have it so that the animals are on the lower deck, right? And then I make a secondary, if you can imagine, a secondary thing, kind of like a submarine almost, or a cruise ship, up top where, like, the people would, like, actually, like, kind of guide the ship and guide the rocket, because I guess it is a rocket, essentially. So, yeah, I kind of like that idea. So I'm probably going to need a staircase somewhere. But... So let's actually carve that out then, because I probably won't need it then. Because I think I have an idea now. I think I have an idea. So, ramp is that way, that's how the bottom of it looks. That's fine. And then hypothetically, let's say this was raised off the ground, because I think it probably will be. Like so. And I'll probably, like, put some sort of little stilt or something. That'll be fine. Place the elephant up here. He should still be able to navigate down. Would cryostasis exist in this timeline? Maybe. I actually don't know. Because that could, I mean, that would have been a much simpler thing, is if I could just, like, put the elephants, like, knock the elephants out until they get into space, and then it's like, okay, well, now it's just get off, and there you go. So that could be a way of describing it. Because, yeah, they would have to be in this ship for 6 months, right? So, that is definitely probably a thing that you would take into consideration, I'd assume. Because to get to Mars, it does take a long time. So, this wouldn't be, yep, they just plopped out one day, and then here you are, you're on Mars. It would definitely be a rather long trip. So let's try to think of that. So yeah, I assume we'd knock them out, but you can't, because they have to eat. So that's the other thing. And do you see where my reasoning here was kind of like, okay, I want an elephant on Mars because we want to make this into some, you know, attract some of the zoo fans. Because we have been addressing that internally within the team, that at the end of the day, a lot of the Planet Zoo people, as Leaf was saying, there's always a Terra Nova dislike, because a lot of the Planet Zoo people only care about Planet Zoo. They don't really care about space. And so they're animal people first and foremost. So no matter what we do, they're always going to be wanting that kind of animal thing. So that's the only reason I'm even, like, kind of... Or I pitched the idea, like, hey, we probably need to start adding animals to the series. Because, yeah, I know for a fact that if we don't have any animals, everyone was just going to give up. They wouldn't... Like, even the few people that were watching, they probably weren't going to continue. So I wanted to definitely be like, we definitely need to kind of do something. So we've been trying to mix up the format a little bit. So Leaf, in his episode, you might have seen, we started adding mods. So that will hopefully kind of, you know, attract some people, because obviously mods are a huge thing. And I will be doing mods in my episode, so don't worry about that. I have another... The elephant won't be the only person being sent to Mars. I will tease that. I have a whole backstory for how I want to, like, kind of justify this whole thing. And so that should definitely be kind of cool. So what if I did that? So if I do that, it's kind of raised off the ground a little bit. And then I need a staircase, because... So this would be the below deck. I'm almost designing this like a prison. Like, so, because I don't know how many people here know about, like, how a prison would be designed. But, like, it'd basically be like, you'd have, like, a warden tower up here, like, usually in the center of, like, a big cell block. And then on either side, there's basically, like, 2 tiers of, ooh, okay. I want to ask Silver Fox and if Zeke and Poison Blade are still here, and Leaf. Do I use my chain link pieces? Because if I use my chain link pieces, I could definitely get a cool kind of, like, design for, like, a walkway. But if you guys don't want... Because I get... we already have kind of a lot of mods, and I don't want to use prop mods that would potentially break other people's games. In that case. But, because I can maybe use the glass. Do we have any glass, like, flooring that has that kind of aesthetic? Because essentially what I wanted to do was, like, have it so that there's, like, just long corridor things on the side here. I think that would be really cool. So let's see. So if I do this... So this would probably be an elevator. Let's make it so that this is an elevator, how you access this. So we'll do glass, opaque. And I'm wondering if, like, canonically within this universe, if the animals on board are gonna be fine, like, if humans just walk into their habitat or not, or into the ship with them. Or if I should add up, like, little railings and stuff so that the people can get by. I should probably do that. I'll do that. What if space isn't, if not a... What is space if not a prison for the infinite? Yeah. It's basically just a big animal prison in my case. So let's do this. I also know that a lot of people are probably on Drew's stream right about now, because I know he is starting a brand new, or started a brand new project, so everyone's probably going to be hopping over there. And because we always stream at the same time. It's a good time slot for the two of us, so we always end up just streaming at the exact same time, unfortunately. But let's see. So That's not bad. So if I can imagine this is space. Okay, I think this is doable. Like if I were to roof this off, that would probably be fine. I definitely understand what Poison Blade was saying about curves, though, because space is all, or like spaceships and stuff are all curvy, and that's definitely going to be a thing. I would err on the side of caution. Yeah, I definitely agree there, because like I was like, do I want to? But because if everyone's still not on board with mods, I totally understand that. That's why it helps. But yeah, I'm fine not doing it. So here's what we'll do, because we need some curves. We'll add some of the curvy walls over here on the sides. And then I'm going to have thrusters. That's going to be a whole thing. So I need the opaque glass. Alright. I wish we had the inverse ones from Prehistoric Kingdom. Because in PK they have like actual like curve, like the invert of the curve. So you'd be able to like basically like place this down and then do the opposite. So that would have been kind of nice if I could do that. But unfortunately we don't have that. So that's just another thing that PK does slightly better. They actually thought to do that. I think I'm gonna mod those in though at some point, because that like just for each of the sets, because that would be insanely useful. Like if I could just do that kind of inverse curve right now, I could get a kind of nice looking thing going on. Next DLC confirms space, the final frontier. Okay, so let's see. So, space roof wouldn't be this. That would not be a space roof. However, these are kind of cool though. I kind of like these, and I think they actually light up if I'm not mistaken. Do they light up? I mean, I have to... Game, economy. Oh, so they don't light up. Never mind. They have a cool texture though. And I just accidentally deleted my whole ship. Let's undo that. What's up, Gaming Hyena? How you doing? How you doing today? We're working on elephants in space. The next generation. Let's see here. Vertical wood. What do I want to do here? Like, almost like designing this like a Star Destroyer. I think that's where I was like thinking of it, is like when I said Star Wars, because it's kind of like a Star Destroyer. I guess this slate would work. I'm not super crazy about it, but it's not the worst thing. So we'll just kind of paste this around everywhere. This isn't going to be the nicest living conditions for the people. I think that's what I'll have to design this for. So I have to... So what would you need on a spaceship? What does a normal spaceship have? So like if you're going to Mars... Because I'll be honest, even the current rocket that we had would probably suck to be on. Like, I know Silver Fox always asks, like, whenever, like... he was hosting and stuff, like, hey, by the way, would you want to be an astronaut on Terra Nova? I wouldn't, for the single reason of the rocket. Like, when you actually need, when we're talking about 6 months sitting in a chair with, you know, like, going to the bathroom in a bag, presumably, because there's no, like, in order for, like, Terra Nova to, like, really, like, I feel like we needed to design the rocket not like a rocket to the moon, because a moon rocket, yeah, you're like, you know, kind of gonna be there in a few hours or whatever, and then there you go, you know. it's like a plane ride, so it makes sense. You could just kind of get away with that. But when you're talking about a 6-month thing, I mean, we could make the argument like, oh look, we found hyperspace, and maybe that's the reason. Like, you know, okay, we found some sort of like way to jump hyperspace really quickly or whatever. But like, that would be horrible hanging out in that little dinky chair for like that long. Okay, this kind of looks cool. Okay, so I actually kind of like this design. So I'm going to design this. So this is going to be an elevator. That's going to take you up to this control panel. So we're going to do, I need a flat, maybe concrete, plaster maybe, something. Actually, let's use the metal again. I really like this metal. So this would be an elevator, and then this is like kind of our little control panel. Again, it's gonna be snug. You're definitely not gonna have a lot of leg room here to like go for a while. Although I guess if you want, you can hang out with the animals. Maybe, I should probably give them. Should I give the humans a little bit more leg room? Probably. Actually, I have an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a double-decker. We're gonna design this kind of like a hotel. Okay, so it was a prison, now it's a hotel. But essentially, it's gonna be a double-decker ship. So elephants are below deck. Humans are gonna be in this midsection. So the midsection is gonna be for the humans. Below deck is gonna be. Keep in mind that astronauts spend 6 months in those tiny quarters on the International Space. Yeah, but see, the thing with the International Space Station is it's a space station, not a rocket. So, like, they actually, the International Space Station has facilities on it and stuff. So, like, the rocket is a little different than, you know, just traveling in a chair. Because at least on the International Space Station, they can kind of, like, they have some room to move around and stuff, because it was designed for people to be there for a long time. The current rocket, though, is literally just like a rocket, which is designed for, like, essentially travel to get up to the space station or something. So something that is only meant for a temporary thing. And then when they're in the space station, like, it's like a big ring and stuff. It's a big satellite dish, so you have a lot of room there. I think on this upper deck, we're going to get some level of, what's it called? We're probably going to get a little bit of, what am I trying to say? Glass. Because I'm sure the astronauts would probably want to look out into space. So this is the front end. That's the way it is. And then we will design this in such a way that it should be good. I thought of something. They probably wouldn't transport a full-on adult African elephant rather than a juvenile. That's fair. That's actually not a bad point. If we brought a baby elephant to space, that might make more sense. But in the teaser, I already had. Okay, here's my here's how I'm gonna justify it. They sent up a already pregnant African female. We'll say that. So they already sent up a. It was an adult, but the assumption was that it was definitely going to give birth on Mars. So it'd be the first Martian animal. Though I wonder if see, and part of me is also like the realism side is like, okay, but then probably PETA or something would be like, how dare you? Why are you trying to send a, you know, like a pregnant elephant into space? That's cruel and unusual. I don't know. I'm just going with it. I'm trying to be as realistic here as possible, but I'm making a Mars colony and Planet Zoo. You know, you gotta take some creative liberties. let's see. So I kind of like this design. So I'm gonna assume this would all be glass. So on either side, you get just glass, essentially. And then, honestly, this is the wrong roof type now, so now we're going to use this again. And so I think we've kind of agreed that we're just kind of implying that people can walk everywhere, so I'm not going to actually mess with the path system or anything, unless it's for decorative purposes. So if you're like, well, how are they supposed to get up here? I'm making it implied that you would be able to walk up here. I get, like, you can't normally with the in-game system. But I kind of like the idea here. It's kind of cool. Again, it is funny, though. Like, I'm doing this whole thing, and then I know the rest of the team and stuff would do, like, Leaf yesterday, I showed him what I've been working on, and he was like, "Dude, what the hell?" Because I will say this, it is much larger than his one dome, much larger than his one dome. Though he did a really good job with the dome. I really love the inside. So let's see here. So we're just gonna kind of poke around, do this. That honestly sounds kind of cool, actually. I'm gonna have an opening in the center right here so that the people could, like, look down at the animals. It'll just be like kind of like a little peephole. So you'd like walk out here, you'd come up the elevator, come down here. You can look down at the animals from here, but they would be out of your way. So you can keep an eye on them without, you know, needing to worry. Zeus, Far, Discord, it's me. What? A futuristic updated Jawa sandcrawler. Yeah, that was kind of the idea, honestly. Can you tell? Yeah, I've had like this weird idea. It was like a mixture of the sandcrawler from, yeah, I mean, I guess more popular now from The Mandalorian, but yeah, in like mixed in with some other things. All right, sounds good. If you wanna jump on VC with Make Poison Blade, no issue there. Like I said, chat's open whenever. Just drop in. Like I said, if Leaf gets off of work early, he can pop in as well. I'm probably going to be streaming all day. Julie actually got into a car accident today. That's kind of like a crazy thing. She got into a car. She didn't get hurt or anything. But, like, she went out with her friend, and then, like, yeah, she just messages me, like, hey, by the way, I'm in a car accident. And I'm like, what the hell? Are you okay? Yeah, we're fine. It's just a little, like, we got rear-ended. I'm like, oh, okay. Luckily, she insists that she's totally fine, though, so that's really good. And luckily, she also wasn't driving, so... Though I think Julie was saying that, like, even... It wasn't that bad, so, like, they didn't even need to, like, call the cops or anything. Like, make an actual report about it. Which is nice. So let's see here. So we'll do this. And then I kind of like the idea of then doing another level of this. So having it so that there's another layer of glass up top here. Or I guess it probably makes more sense that the glass would just be up here, and then these on the side would just be the metal. Kind of might be fine with the glass there. But yeah, so that's an elevator. That goes up. This would be the lookout point. So we'll do this. And then this is the final tower where I use that slate. And we do this, and there we go. That looks good. I might not be the best stream influence though. I think so. Silver is still traumatized from my stream. You're fine, honestly. If you're gonna talk about, you know, murder or something, yeah, I'm kind of used to it. Plus, we only got 20 viewers, so the majority of my viewers aren't here. They're only here for mods. They don't care about anything unless it's mods. Thank you, Leaf. Here you go. Since you can't be here, thank you, Leaf. I hear that very much. It's true, yeah. Since Julie's not here, she can't send me my normal thing. I'll make sure to buy her some like get well. I don't know what I can get with $5. Get well. What is something Julie likes? She likes Pringles. You got a Pringles. I remember one time this was the greatest thing. So back when I worked at Target, this is a little story time with Nick. Back when I was working at Target, I remember one day, very early into us dating, maybe like a few months or so, Julie messages me and she's like, "Hi, I want pickle-flavored Pringles and Gatorade." And I'm like, okay. So and my buddy Jared worked with me at Target. So, I'm like on my break, and you know that's what Julie asked for. She asked for Pringles and Gatorade, yellow Gatorade. So I get the two of those, ring them out, and then he just goes, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, it's for Julie. She wanted these." And then he's like, "That's what you consider a gift? Like a date gift? What the hell is this?" And I'm like, "What? It's what she wanted." And then he's like, "No girl ever would want that." And I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It's what she asked for." Like, it was just a thing. But yeah, I don't know. And so he was judging me ever since. Now, I will also say Jared is the type of guy that would never ever get a girlfriend, so it's one of those things. Oh, there you go. I'm trying to donate, but it won't let. Oh, there you are, Julie. Hi. Hi, hon. I'm good. That's good. Thank you for dropping by. But yeah, Julie, do you remember that when like Jared was like trying to roast me about that? Like how I got you the Pringles and Gatorade, and then like he just yeah. It's what you wanted. And you always get what you want. Mostly because you donate $5 to me every day, so eventually it just kind of gets recycled back into our budget together. So let's see. So this looks solid. I like this little area. It's kind of it's sort of nice actually. Hypothetically, I suppose this is zero gravity, right? Oh crap! Did I even take that? I don't think I took that into consideration. All right. So it's gonna be zero gravity, so we're gonna have elephants that are gonna be floating around. So how would do I tie the elephants down? Do I tie them something? Hello, welcome. Greetings from Argentina. Well, thank you for dropping by today's stream. We're gonna be, we're building a spaceship for elephants. If that makes any sense, I don't even know if it does. But, yeah. So, yeah, I really am thinking of that though now, because how would an elephant react in zero gravity? Like, they're so used to having so much gravity that I feel like it would freak them out. Like, they would literally, like, have a panic attack, probably. Because it's like all the stress of moving an animal in a zoo times 10. Because there actually is actual, like, you know, things that they're not used to experiencing or ever would experience. Oh, what's up? How you doing, Poison Blade?
I'm doing well. You?
Good. I'm just realizing now that an elephant in space would be trying to deal with the ramifications of dealing with zero gravity.
I mean, it would be the only place where I could lift an elephant, maybe.
That's true. I feel like you were worried about like you ruining the vibe of the stream. Meanwhile, I feel like I've made an actual torture device for these animals. Like, this is just a death trap for animals. But the best part is...
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. I mean, you might. I mean, once you get the second project or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on. So... God. I definitely know what you were talking about stress-wise, though, when we were talking about... curves with stuff. Like, God, this is tough.
Why do you think that most of my buildings are rectangles or completely round?
Yeah, like, because then we have Surreal on the server, and like he'll like come on, and then I don't know how he does his stuff just symmetrically. I don't even care because I don't even care that it's like these crazy complex shapes. Crazy complex shapes in Planet Zoo aren't hard. It's the symmetrical aspect of it, where you can then take that crazy complex shape and then perfectly recreate it on a mirrored version. Because, like, as an example, right? Let's say a lot of us were going to make, like, I don't know, like a Polynesian roof or something, or like some kind of pitched roof, right? You do, like, some Viking stuff and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Viking roofs are, like, pitched and stuff. It's not, it's not uncommon to do a pitched roof that's, like, angular. But then if you're like, okay, then take that same thing and then just flip it. It's like,
that's actually pretty easy. Just need to know how to do it.
Yeah.
And once you get it, it's just like, all right, just copy it.
Yeah, copy-pasting is the easiest.
Yeah.
That's always the go-to, is if you can, copy and paste. But,
like, all of the things I built end up having a lot of copy and pasting because I am lazy.
Same. Like, literally, if I can get... Well, and that was sort of a thing I did for Terra Nova, is I just tried to make a modular set for the my little tunnel section and stuff that I made, and then I just copy and pasted it. Like, because it's no point. I also stole a lot of people's stuff. I stole a couple of Zekin's little pipes. I think I stole... Did I steal anything from you? I think Basic and Zeke, and I definitely stole from. But... I'm trying to think.
I don't think you can really steal anything from me. Because
a rocket, or the thing that's up here on the mountain. I forget what it is.
Either it's the spider demon thing or the Silver knows what the other thing is called.
Yeah.
Because I traumatized him with that stream. It was so fun.
I mean, today I have to make the Giga Fred, so that should be interesting.
Fred.
Alright, so let's see. So, for the most part, I think this is okay. So, we'll do... I think I'm going to go kind of simplistic with the inside, just because I feel like everyone else's insides have also been relatively basic.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go...
mine just didn't have any.
Yeah, true. I could do that. Meanwhile, I've been... No, but this is my issue, at least. Whenever I start doing stuff, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And then I always go... Yeah, okay, well, except I'll do, like, a bathroom, and then next thing you know, I'm making a toilet, like, piece
out
by
of
piece.
5 million pieces.
Yeah, yep. Because I am a little concerned about that part. I mean, you have a beefy computer, so you should be fine. I kind of worry about some... I mean, actually, most of us have pretty strong computers, so I'm maybe not too concerned. My build, though, like, I was even like, oh boy, that's a lot of pieces.
I mean, every build that I built is like 10,000, 20,000 pieces by now, so...
Yeah, because I think I had... on my bigger build. I'll show you guys later again on the Discord, but I want to say it was 22,000 for the shell of it. So not even the build, but the outside shell was about 20,000 pieces. So I was like, yikes.
But is it a good build if it's not at least 10 or 20,000 pieces?
That's true. You have to do it.
Yes.
You
have to make everyone's PC cry, or just unable to load it in its entirety.
Well, especially Haribo. I remember when I gave Haribo Roger Williams for like a week. He just comes back and he's like, "Is it fine if it's 30,000 pieces for a single building?" And I'm like, I mean, if it looks good, and it looks phenomenal. So I'm like, yep, it's fine.
And then you just, like, as soon as you load it up, you just hear your PC go wild. The fans and everything.
It's not stealing if there's implied consent. Is there a front window supposed to be asymmetrical? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is. No, it's not. The flooring is also not supposed to be asymmetrical, now that I'm thinking about it.
There's a lot of things where you're just...
I was just building.
While you're building, you don't see it, and then somebody just calls it out and just like, oh,
that is totally fair, though. I have to light this place up, too. It's too dim.
Yeah, I'm leaving all the lighting and insights to other people. Just let me.
I mean, I do like lighting. See, that's the thing, is I don't really get to do it too often with my builds, weirdly enough, but like I use that leaf, just put a bunch of chickens on a rocket and sent them into space, like on their own. I don't know, maybe you got eggs, but from what I've been told, it is they literally just got a bunch of loose chickens and sent them into space, which is pretty great actually. So let's see. So if I do this,
now I just have the mental image of like chickens in zero gravity just floating about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like obviously we've been building like on Mars, so like that's fine. But I feel like like we keep forgetting the fact that ultimately these chickens and stuff had to be brought here somehow. So why is this not? Is that right?
Just a couple of chickens and eggs and maybe some baby chicks.
And a
floating.
And a peacock and a monkey. Because Leaf decided to add all of that. So let's do this. Position snap is my best friend here.
I'm actually wondering, like, what made you think, like, alright, next animal is going to be an elephant?
So, here's the thing. So, immediately, because Leaf and I were talking, and we're like, okay, and Zeke to some extent, we're all like, we definitely need to start getting some animals in the map, because like the people come here for like zoo stuff. So if you want to appeal to that crowd, we definitely need to kind of address it somehow. This entire area looks like a stove now, so maybe I don't want to make it orange.
It looks like they're eating things in like any kind of oven.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like I'm just turning this into a giant like KFC console. Let's do blue.
Basically, just a giant air fryer.
Yeah, we'll do blue. Blue is always.
Hey, maybe the people on Mars like elephant meat.
yeah, they're not a fan of the chicken, and so they're like, well, what's something a bit more sustainable? Elephants. They have a horrible gestation period. Their meat is tough, and they take they do a ton of eating, so they're gonna cost a fortune. However, I don't know. I guess the Martians really like it.
I mean, weirder people exist.
True. That is always very, very true. So let's do this. If I move this into place, and then I made the rookie mistake. I always do this. Making an interior with a roof.
That's painful.
Yeah, like designing it with the roof in mind. Alright, so let's see. So down here, I'm honestly kind of fine if it like really like is just not that good looking. Like if there's just some hay on the ground, or oh wait, sorry, they don't call it hay, they call it straw, or what do they call it? What is the bedding called? Oh, they just probably call it bedding, right? Yeah, habitat bedding. So let's see. We'll just spam down some of these, I suppose.
Honest question.
Yeah.
Do you ever use those leaves? I never use them because they never look good.
I have for one purpose and one purpose only. On the desert maps, if I was, let's say I was making an unmodded zoo or something on the desert map and I wanted green grass. That's how I used it. I would just paste it off the ground, like, to make it green. But that was the only use I've ever had out of it. Because, like, yeah, like, what animals really would use it? Like, it's, I guess, for jungle animals, but, like, I don't know, I feel like you'd probably still use hay bedding. I don't know, maybe. I could be wrong, but at least to me, that's me.
I would like those like leaves so much if you can
Flexicolor.
rotate them and all of that.
Yeah, I
Because
get
now
that.
they just are always flat on the ground.
True.
I would love them to place them like against basically against any building as like some vines growing up.
Yup. Yeah, like kind of like the actual like wisteria and stuff. Yeah, I get that. Alright, so we'll remove this. Because I placed them in the middle by mistake.
Mason just gave me the best visual.
If it's zero gravity, the elephants would float. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm like, do I want to add a net? Because that would be really funny. Like, that would be.
I mean, you would get a really close-up view of the elephants.
True. You get a really good idea. You could sleep with them. Alright. So we'll do this, and then we'll do this. That's kind of a cool shot, actually. And then during the day, looks fine. I think off camera, I'm probably gonna steal a bunch of stuff from Beezy and stuff for like the like making chairs or something, because I think he already did that for the main building. So that's looking okay. Let me do some outside detailing, I guess. It looks too boxy right now. So I do need that, because I don't think I can... Could I curve it? Might be able to. Let's add some thrusters on the back at minimum. Alright. So everyone always makes fun of me for how I apparently am the worst person ever at making domes. Or making circular stuff. Because I never use the mud thing right. So we'll see if I've gotten any better. Leaf was like getting so frustrated with me because like because I've made a ton of circular objects before. I just don't make it like anyone else does. I make it in like the most convoluted way possible.
But it's fun to see.
Okay, so I need
also
position, snap on. There we go. Sorry, what did you say?
But it's fun to see the struggle.
True. He gets frustrated, though. I get that, though. So we'll do this so that there's a little bit of a lip.
I'm still, well, not really surprised, but so many people keep asking me, like, why do you use those mud pillar things? They are literally the only crit items with one
Circular,
snapping.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does make sense though, like yeah, like now that it was pointed out to me that like that is the only one, because what I would always do is I would just make it manually. I would just like make a circle manually and then do it, and that's why everyone was like, "What the hell are you doing?" How do I want to decorate this thruster? Honestly, on its own, that might be fine. Might do this though. Make it a little thicker. And then in the center of it will be probably just a primitive. Probably primitive square, I guess. This size. So we'll just do this for now. And we'll just make this black, because I'm going to add fire to the center, and then that'll really upset people. But here we go. Look, I'm learning, Leaf. Are you proud of me yet?
Leaf is just...
He's just sitting there like... And then you have to delete the mud pillars. I learned that.
Otherwise, you end up with 40 of them.
Yep. I did that yesterday for one of the other things I'm working on for it. And yeah, it was not fun. I spent like 10 minutes, like just literally. This is the only thing I hate though, is you can only angle snap to 45 degrees. So like afterward, you're just like doing this shit where you're like, well, what the hell? Like,
oh, I do it always to 15 degrees.
Well, can I even do that though? Like, cause, oh, maybe that does work. It might help. Half of 45 though is 20. Oh my god, why is that even? It's dumb. Whatever. I'm just making a circle anyway. It's just gonna overlap probably. If I do this, yeah, that's enough, I'd say. It's not terrible.
Steve is just clapping for you. Yay, the idiot learned.
Yay. I'm proud of you.
Oh, now the fun thing, all the fires.
Yeah,
Frontier doesn't give us any actual fire.
See, you think that's difficult, right? It's not difficult for me. I thought long and hard about this a long time ago for Atlas Park. Here's how you do it.
You have just a million of those already pre-built.
Yep, sure do. Actually, I think I have just the fire.
Okay.
Because I use it so often. Here it is. And here's how you do it. You just go... well, I guess I'll have to rotate it for mine. This is going to be so laggy.
Yes. Like, one of these trusses is just going to be like 5,000 pieces, just a fire maybe.
Watch this, though, as soon as I turn it to nighttime. You can definitely see it from anywhere. It definitely works. And this is one of them. Because here you go. Now we'll just make a... We'll do the same thing. We'll make another little circle. Here you go. Now we'll angle snap it to 45 degrees.
And then it doesn't work like that.
Wait, why does it not work? Oh.
Because it has to be like horizontal to make that thing work.
Really? It shouldn't.
Yep.
No, why is the pivot there? That's odd, actually.
I think it picks like the lowest part of whatever you have selected.
Oh.
Sometimes it's also just plain weird. And just...
Oh, there goes the elephant. He learned to breathe on Mars. Let's just ignore that. You might be right, though.
Or like it tries to pick a midpoint, but then the midpoint is always just so weird.
Alright, so we'll go approximately the middle. And then now I can't even select it because it wants to select that instead. I don't even need you. I can eyeball this.
Yeah, Leaf, it's going to probably be an FPS killer.
Well, because the other thing is, Leaf and I were messing around with particle effects, because you know how I said I wanted to go more sci-fi with my stuff? Him and I were, like, playing around with, like, if you mess with the water particle effect, we were going to do stuff like a force field or something. Which looked really cool, but it was super, super laggy. So, ultimately, we
Ooh, fiery
decided,
flower.
yeah, ultimately we chose not to do that. There we go.
Do I want to know how bright this thing is in night? That's just a ring.
A
of
ring
hell.
around your entire map, yep. It's pure chaos. Pure engine. Oh, it doesn't want to let me copy it for some reason? Okay.
Because it's too...
God, fine. I guess we're just gonna do the lame version, where it's just lighting. Lame. For Atlas Park, my like fantasy series, I wanted to do a lava lake, and my original plan, I had nothing but fire. It was just, it was literally just straight up fire. This should actually be fine, the stadium light. It should give us essentially, at least at nighttime, the right effect.
Did your FPS go above 10?
Lame. Look at how lame this is. This isn't cool at all. I could actually probably add the fire in the center of this and it wouldn't be too bad. Like if I just add one of them. And yes, that was literally what happened. My FPS was garbage. To where I was like, yeah, okay, maybe I won't do this.
Also, just to show how useless I am right now, while you're building your floating elephant ship, I'm just looking at 2nd century Greece. So I can be of no assistance whatsoever.
That's fine. Actually, I mean, I'll be honest, that would still help me. I've been there and done that. I've had my own fair share of just looking at Greek stuff.
It's probably not that useful for anything like futuristic.
Not futuristic, yeah. I mean, because I've said that with Atlas Park is my ancient Greek / Nordic / Egyptian map or zoo. I have Roger Williams, which is my normal boring zoo, which who cares about those? I have Prehistoric Kingdom for my dinosaur zoo, and then Mystic Aquarium for my aquarium, and then now I have this for my space sci-fi builds.
You're basically just a place to drop anything you build.
Yep. Just anything at all. There we go. It'll have a 3rd thruster. I like this box just floating through space with an elephant on it. That's my favorite like aspect of this entire thing. Oh look, the elephant actually behaved. It actually went back in.
Don't forget that the elephant is also floating in the box.
That is also true. That's why like I wish I could use my like my mesh piece mod. Because I would just literally just do that. I would just like make it so that it was just netted over. Yep, nothing to see here. It's just, it was an elephant, but yep. It's fine. It's just an elephant. Don't worry about it. Don't think anything of it.
Yes, the floating elephant.
Nick, what's your 4K? Am I close to 4K? I don't even... What am I at? Can someone, like, tell me what subscriber count I'm at? I don't even know. I haven't been uploading it lately, so, like, I don't even check on that sort of stuff. But am I close to 4K? I just hit 3K. Frick.
3.8K.
Damn. Okay, so I should have at least had... I'd assume I should have a few weeks. If I gain, like, 100 every few days, give or take. If it's a good... See, the other thing is the way my channel... Like, I know what videos are gonna do well versus, like, which ones are just gonna be, like... just because I have the plus of modding on my side where I can just clickbait fucking all the keywords that people want to hear about Planet Zoo. So they just want to hear about fish and birds and you've been actually doing the smart thing. Rants. Everyone tells you to avoid rants. No, those get the fucking views, man. That is the key.
Rants, they get the views. They also get like the engagement because people will say that they either love it or hate it. Like people love to say.
Oh yeah, exactly. But see, that's the thing. Is, no matter, it's a reaction. But see, that's what YouTube doesn't care though. They just want if they say you're because I've had the Leaf and I have where it's like, oh yeah, you're being way too negative, whatever. Doesn't matter. The algorithm is seeing that you're commenting on my video, watching it to complain, and that is all that matters. And and my logic was always like, no matter what, my video's floating around. As long as the majority of people don't hate me for my whatever video I make, I'm fine with it. So like, as long as I have a solid like 90% like ratio, I'm cool with that.
Because I will get the comment of like, oh, this is speculation or something. I'm not going to watch. Why the fuck did you comment? Thank you for the comments.
Well, yeah, my favorites are like, because like obviously like, you know, I'm in the modding community, so like data mining is sort of part of it and stuff. And I've also covered the leaks and legitimate like stuff that's legitimate versus not. And like I always love that too when people like try to like be like, that's not credible because Frontier's gonna change it. It's like, yeah, you think the company that is investing millions of dollars into their games are just gonna change it because someone looked at a file wrong or something? Like let's not even use like the new Africa like leak or whatever. Let's use like the aquatic pack, right? They leaked the aquatic pack. They accidentally revealed the penguin and stuff. And I remember I made a video on it. I'm like, oh, we're getting seals and penguins and otters. And everyone was like, or well, some people were like, oh my god, this is breaking news. But some people were like, I don't know, this is clickbait. It wasn't really confirmed. They could change it. It's like, what do you mean they could change? It's in their files. like they were the one. Like, it's not even like, oh well, it was in their files and then someone else looked. They were the one that showed it off. Like, so why would they decide to change it randomly? Especially like I think it was like in December when that came out. So it's like, yeah, they're gonna just scrap the. Like a lot of people were literally saying they're gonna scrap the DLC right before it was supposed to come out, just because like people found out about it. Like, no, that's not a thing. I'd find it funny if it was. Like, if a company really was, like, that, like, paranoid about, like, leaks or something, that they decided to scrap literally thousands of dollars, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars just for, like, nothing.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to those leaks, there's already this work that has been put into the man.
Yes, exactly.
And all this. So
yeah, you don't just
if you find something out, it's not going to change. Exactly.
You don't just scrap that stuff. You don't just go, well, oh well, they found out. Yep, that's it. That's over. Like, yeah, well, it was cool while it lasted, but because for the Africa leak as an example, there was like a fake leak that was floating around yesterday. My Discord and I like debunked it, but they were saying that they were changing some of the animals that were in the pack for the African crowned crane as an example, and they had some leaked concept art. It took us about 5 minutes of reverse engineering, like reverse image searching, to like find the image they stole off of Tumblr to see that, hey, by the way, this is just fake. But yeah, I don't know. It's just that like level of like, really, dude.
Yeah.
And it's the other reason why there's so many fake 4chan leaks lately. I've given at first I wanted to cover some of them because people were like, you need to cover them, like, you know, it's like a pretty big thing in the community. I'm like, okay, I'll cover it. But once they started like mass coming out and they were all fake, I'm like, yeah, this isn't even worth it. It's just gonna give them more attention if you do that. And I think Leaf is still like there was a new one that came out. Leaf made it. So Leaf made one of like the newest fake leak that was on 4chan that was saying like, I forget what he said, something like it's the North America pack with the coyote and like it was, I don't know, it was something weird. But yeah, it was funny.
Why is it that people once told me, like, if you say something confident enough, people will believe you? That's basically the same with leaks.
Yep, literally. Because the other thing is I've noticed, unfortunately, there's some people in the Planet Zoo community that are like very blindly optimistic that they want to kind of ignore logistical things. So as an example, like if you said like, oh yeah, Planet Zoo, maybe at like even if you were like being very generous and being like, Planet Zoo is going to maybe be supported for another 2 years or something, right? Which is very generous in my opinion. And they're like, no, it's definitely going to be made. It's going to be supported for the next 2 or like 10 years, and it's like,
oh god,
no, I'm sorry if you think that, but you're going to be rudely. And then they're like, la, I don't want to hear it. You're wrong. Frontier wouldn't do that to us. And I'm like, haha. Like I hate it because it's like, I mean, you know, I'm clearly not gonna change your mind if that's how you feel. But at the same time, it's like,
do people not understand basic economics?
No, they don't.
Makes less and less money for a company the longer it's out.
Correct, especially like, and this is always why I think realistically, right? If we know Africa's coming out, say this summer, right? We have 2, maybe 3 DLCs left before they're gonna go into full marketing mode for whatever next year's game is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say that we're gonna start getting a big marketing push for probably Jurassic World Evolutions 2. That's my assumption. They seem to be indicating that that's the game. But that would be the thing, is they're going to go into full marketing swing for that. So why would they continue to be like, hey, look, Planet Zoo? Because that would just be distracting because especially when JWE and Planet Coaster 2 have a lot of overlap with the Planet Zoo community, to where it would almost seemingly like detract from value to the other games if you keep dwelling on Planet Zoo. Because let's say they said Planet Zoo is going to be supported for another 10 years. Well, then the paleo nerds are probably going to be like, well, I don't know, maybe I don't want PK, maybe I don't want JWE2, because maybe we'll get dinosaurs in Planet Zoo. Like, they would maybe think that or something. Or Planet Coaster 2, they might be like, oh, well, I mean, Planet Zoo gives me everything I want anyway if it's new content. I mean, if we got coasters, that'd be that. You know, I'd get everything I wanted. With mod support, I mean, why would I want to jump ship to another game? So I could definitely see that aspect where it's like, it would just be bad marketing for the game that you actually want to publish in the future, at least. Also, hello, Bold. I do see you're in chat now. Got the whole Terra Nova squad. I think we're missing Basic and Zoof. Which Basic's been... Oh, which, by the way, we should probably address this. Wyatt Andrews is no longer part of Terra Nova. He kind of bounced earlier today, so it was kind of unexpected. But Wyatt is no longer on the project. So we're trying to figure out what next week's episode, because it was supposed to be his episode. So we're trying to figure out who's coming up next. I was even saying like maybe it should be either you or Bold going next. So maybe Bold will go next.
I mean, I have ideas for like a bar.
A bar?
Yes.
Like a space bar? Like
Yeah.
a canteen, like from Star Wars, or like
Yes.
just a normal bar.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
But
actually.
and storyline wise, it might probably not
make sense. I know, yeah.
but
That's my issue too. Is I have so many great ideas, but I'm like, what the hell? I don't like. So, like I said, I'm making this whole ship and stuff right now just to justify my other part of what I wanted to build for this episode. So, I have a whole other, and then because here's the best part, right? So I started building this. Or I wanted to build this so that I could do the part that I wanted. But I was like, well, that doesn't really make sense as the first logical thing. So I had to build something entirely different to make that make sense. And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess, how would they get water from... Okay, well, now I have to build a water system, so that's going to go over there. And then how do you... Okay, well, then I need to build, like... I kept doing that, and that's where I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a whole big thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Like, I can honestly say my build is 3 times larger than the rest of Terra Nova combined that we've built so far.
Oh god. And
yeah.
people were scared of what I was going to build.
Oh yeah, honestly. I even remember saying that, like, when we recorded the first episode, I was like, oh boy, we're gonna get a Suyana again, where Poison Blade's just like, oh, hold on! And then... Yeah, no, I did that.
I contained myself pretty well. Silver can't
Yeah, I know, you're
say
just
anything
like,
about me.
Yep, it's true. You did a nice... You have your little individual rocket. And I could have done my... Like, this could have been the whole build. It's just this little rocket that I did. But no, I'm just making this rocket so that I can justify my other stuff. Which, this rocket doesn't even look like a rocket. It just looks like a building. I don't even know how would I even make it into a rocket?
Just give it wings.
Space brothel. God, that's... I mean, we'd probably lose our family-friendly quality, but...
Nah, that's already lost.
That's true. That's very true. First episode, we had to add in the little, like, swear filter for that reason.
I didn't do any of that on my episode.
Terra Nova.
Although Silver is or was pretty good at keeping me PG. So there's that.
Yeah, so let me space arc. I mean, I'm trying to think like what else I could do. Like ideally if this was like probably more realistic. This isn't bad. I would just probably round out the front of the ship, but I don't even know. Like, would it be fine if it was just a box? Because I kind of want to just get on to making the Giga Fred.
I'm very curious what a Giga Fred is going to look like.
We're going to find out right now, then. So I'm just going to... Frankly, we're going to kind of save this as a blueprint. Oh.
Probably not possible because it's too many pieces, probably.
No, I can make it as a habitat though, and that's fine. Oh, nope. It's actually not that bad. So let's see if I actually got all of it. That looks good to me. Yeah.
Do you have the thrusters on the back?
Ooh, that's fair. I actually don't know. Did I get them? Oh, it did.
Ah.
I'm impressed too. Like, God. I need someone else to, like, beautify this ship, though. It's so ugly looking. Alright. I'm gonna try to... We're gonna load into Terra Nova really quick, my actual map, and pray that... Actually, hold on. Just so that I try to avoid spoilers, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swap to... What do I want to swap to? Something else. I don't know what, though. Try to load into here.
Why do you have a save file that is named Giraffe Bird? Is my question. Like, some of them make sense, and then it's just Giraffe Bird. Are you really interested in the birds of giraffes?
Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, that's probably a good explanation. So, I am working on a mod right now, and I needed to make sure that the babies were working properly. So, the baby was either going to crash my game, or it was going to work fine. So what I needed to do was make sure that the giraffe... I made a save file right before the giraffe gave birth, so that the baby would either be born fine, or it would be born and crash my game. So it's not actually as weird as it sounds, but...
Without any context, it sounds...
Yes, without context, it's all of my names make no sense. They're all like Test 1, Test 7, yada yada yada.
Without the context, it just sounds like you're obsessed with birds. Especially of giraffes.
Mm-hmm. I worry a little bit about this. Because I can't... I'm definitely going to accidentally reveal my episode of Terra Nova right now, but... Yep, there it is. Hold on. We're just going to... You didn't see anything. Nothing's there. Ignore it.
It's a giant bubble.
Yeah, essentially. Alright, so let's pause it. So we'll try to drop in place. So this was the area I marked out for it. And then we're going to build a Gigafred off in the distance somewhere.
Oh, I thought that was the area for the Gigafred, and I was just like, how large do you want that thing to be?
I mean, honestly, it needs to be big. Where did I save it as? Here it is. That actually isn't too bad. I thought it would be much worse. So we can just kind of do that, I think. Yep, cutting into it a little bit.
Thank you both for saying what I didn't want to say.
Oh, what's up? Hold on. Did I lose my YouTube? Did I really? I definitely... I did, I think. That's upsetting. I lost my YouTube chat. So now I have to go in manually and look it up again. So, go live. Yep, I'm trying to get into my chat so that I can see what Bold said. Because Bold's definitely shit-talking. Oh. I mean, if you guys want, I could load into that map. Because I just wanted to load into here really quick so that I can grab all the Fred blueprints really quick. Just so that I can... Are they all called Fred, or is it... It's just the main one, right?
The bunny one is Fred. This one is... I have no idea.
Yeah, we didn't name the rest. We just called the first one Fred, and then there's like 3 other robot types, and we didn't name any of them.
Well, we did name them, but...
You forget it.
Who cares?
Who
Fred
cares?
is the most
It's a
important
robot.
one.
It's a robot. I mean, you want to talk about weird kinks or whatever, you should have seen what friggin' Leaf did to Fred. This one's cool. I do like this little drone one.
I want to play set with the elephants just because it looks like it can end up an elephant.
The other idea I had was robot animals, like making actual like mech animals or something. Here's Fred.
I mean, we have or you made that mod about the kangaroo.
Yes, exactly. So I was debating doing that, like doing actual like elephant. The other idea is I could probably make an actual Fred mod, like a Fred animal mod, if you guys want, which I think could be really adorable.
I mean, if you can change this thing into something that walks around or moves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I could probably
that
make
would
it
be
a thing.
cool.
Yeah, I might try that actually. Now that you mention it,
But
I'd have to rebuild it like as an actual 3D model, but it's pretty basic shape-wise. So
yeah,
I could probably make it less creepy. Put it that way. Because hold on, where is Leaf's thing? I wanted to showcase.
what did Leaf do? Oh, what the one with the giant legs?
Whoa! The chickens are the chickens.
We need to build a KFC.
I think Leaf forgot to turn breeding off.
There are chickens.
There's chickens everywhere. Yeah, I meant this one that he has like bound up, but wow, Leaf, there's a lot of chickens.
Alright, scrap the bar. We're going to build a KFC.
Apparently.
We need to get rid of these chickens. Also, why did you gag Fred?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know what the hell Leaf was doing there. But yeah. Behind me is what we are going to be working on. But I don't know, if you guys really want to see what is all this? I want to see if I want to steal anything else right now.
Ooh, pumpkins.
I like these crates. I don't know who did those.
I did.
Oh, well, I might steal those, because they're very nice. I did steal this piping from Zegan. So yeah. So, now that I have grabbed the Freds, I don't know, we'll go into... Do we want to go into baby, donkey, or giraffe birth? Which one do you want?
They both don't make sense. Or at least without context.
We'll go into baby donkey then, because it's, you want to know what, I mean, if you think I have a breeding kink, then, you're probably definitely going to be right about that in a second, because if you thought the chickens were bad, oh boy.
Yeah, now we at least know how you get your rocks off.
Yeah.
You just open this one and go wild.
Oh boy, yeah. So yeah, this looks pretty normal, right? What the fuck?
But
Yep.
what did you do?
Yep.
Also, why are there random penguins on the wall? Why is
yeah, I was working on my Africa props.
I will reveal one of the rhinos yellow.
I will reveal one African prop right now. Hold on. Well, what prop do I want to reveal? We'll do the trash can. Here you go. Here's a new trash can that will be available with the Africa set. It is flexi color, so there you go. That is your one sneak peek of the Africa pack. Okay, I actually want everyone's opinion. Should I write trash and recycle on this, or should I leave it intentionally blank? I don't know what people would rather have, if it's a bit more versatile having it blank.
I mean, if you can put like the words on it, but also make the words flexi color, so that if you just color
I could do that.
Words and the thing that they also disappear. So then you can have it both ways at the same time.
That's actually really clever. I think I'll actually try that. Because do I have... Yeah, I do. So I'll just make it so that this this third slot I had for the, because I was like, I guess I'll make the bolts on this flexi call. I didn't really think that was useful, but yeah, if I make the text flex, that's actually really smart. So I think I'll do that. Poison blade. Good on you. That's actually really clever. Anyways, back to here. Here's the baby donkey, though. My donkey model will be coming out soon. Here's the baby donkey. His hair is a bit messed up right now, but here he is.
Very floofy.
He is very floofy right now. But, yeah, so that's a work in progress. Here's the baby giraffe, by the way. This is what I... See, it's not weird. It's right here. It's the baby giraffe. They don't have an icon right now.
Hey, we're not shaming you for your breeding kink.
Yeah. Now we have tortoises. You got tortoises and rhinos and leopards.
Why do they look like they're on fire?
Oh, the tortoises? It's a red-footed tortoise. This is what they look like in real life. They look like they have, like, weird fire in them. But we're not worried about them today. We're worried about making Freds. So... Alright. Let's just ignore that. How about you reveal the goddamn marker? I'd love to. We're working on it. I have a lot of things on my plate. I even had someone else today. So, I don't know if anyone is here and was thinking of becoming a Lion Rider King member. I appreciate it. I am no longer doing the free mod right now. I will do that when I am done with every other commission /mod/mod pack. I also have every other content creator hitting me up in my DMs, including but not limited to S. Stanwolf, Beyond Drew TV, Remnant, Rudy Renkamel, The Lady Ziner, all requesting mods. So,
I mean, I've not hit you up.
True, you haven't hit me up yet. But then tomorrow you'll be like, hi, can I have the... Actually, I'm surprised you haven't downloaded the Killer Penguin mod.
I mean...
you're giving me ideas now. There we go. Okay, so...
I mean, I'm the person that struggled to install them for an entire day. So, like, even... It's very simple to install mods. In some way, I still didn't do it correctly for an entire day, so...
No, I'll be honest, though. They're, this is just the... Crocs, I mean, I have people in the voice call right now, but it's just basically the Terra Nova people. So, it's on the Terra Nova server. What am I doing? What was I doing? Oh yeah, making a Gigafret. So, let's see. So, should he be round? I feel like the Giga version should almost be like a big rectangle type thing. How big could I go with the roundness? This isn't actually that big. There we go. That's a Gigafred.
Holy shit.
I mean, honestly, I need this, though. It seems crazy. No, I need it to be this size. So his wheels are going to be a bit bigger. They're literally going to be entire treads, essentially. I already did my episode of that, so I'm good to wait. Just like, yeah, it's true.
Everybody just likes to poke you with a stick until you explode.
Yep. Because again, I'd love to do every mod that people are asking for. Because I have a lot. I think Drew asked for Bigfoot this morning. I had Rudy asking for... Rudy and Remnant both want dolphins. I think Best in Slot hit me up. He wanted something. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, these are all actual things. And I'm just like, I'd love to do these. I don't have the time. And I'd love to be like, oh, yeah, just go to Leaf. But Leaf's also busy with the same thing, because we're both working on the Africa pack. So he's been doing a lot of other mods. So I've been doing all the prop mods, but he's been coding all of other people's mods. So he's been busy in that regard. I mean, we managed to get the Flamingo pack out. So if anyone wants, you can go download the Flamingo pack. You get a bunch of fun Flamingo-themed items. This is me plugging the pack right now. Do I not have it installed? Do I not have
You
my own
don't have
mod?
your own thing.
I don't have
installed.
my own pack installed. Oh, I actually probably have an older version of it. That's why. Yeah, I do. I have the older version before the icons were actually put in. But yeah, you can get these nice flamingo props. Here you go. Get yourself some nice good old flamingo items, including the lawn
Yes, you
flamingo.
replaced the Nightmare Terror. I still don't understand that sign.
Which one? The dull one? Or,
No, the creepy proboscis monkey thing.
oh,
It's
yeah.
like it's doesn't fit the entire thing of Planet Zoo for me at least.
Yeah, that's
Just
understandable.
it's creepy.
But
And if
yeah.
you want to make a haunted house, it's perfect.
And then, where are they? I'm looking for my favorite pack, ones that I made for this pack. I think they're right here. The lawn flamingos. They're great. I want to add them to space.
They are so. Why do they look like they have seen hell?
Because that's what. Because everyone knows all lawn flamingos have seen hell. So that is the flamingo pack. Back to Gigafred. That was my little promo. Alright, this should be interesting.
I mean, the one thing about Gigafred is you luckily don't have to use all those tiny pieces.
True. I can make him very detailed, probably.
Yeah.
However, that's a blessing and a curse, because that means that, you could get away with it if it was like, well, the mouth isn't the perfect thing. I'm going to have to make it, like, really nice looking.
Also, because you are making a Giga version of basically the mascot of the project by now, everybody is going to judge you if you do it wrong.
True. That's very true. And that's why I'm almost like, yeah, maybe I should just make a mod. Like, if I just make a model of it, it might be easier. Yeah.
Because we know that Bolt will just show up at your house if you're not doing it correctly.
Yep. She'll show up to Rhode Island, she'll see just my house and Leaf's house, and then be like, which one is it? And then Leaf will be like, he's there. And then I'll be like, oh, damn it, Leaf, why'd you give me away? And it'll be like, well, you messed up Fred. You get what you deserve. And then Bolt will murder me.
Yep.
She'll mow me down with a horse. She'll tie me up and drag me Red Dead Redemption styles from the back of a horse.
Or she just takes 4 horses and just
just
them all away.
tie me up. Tie each of my limbs to one of the horses and then send them all in different directions.
Bolt would do that.
Yeah, probably. Those damn Canadians, known for their violence.
Or I would kill you.
I mean, I could.
Would probably
I would. Yeah, but everyone would be expecting that. You know what I mean? No, people probably wouldn't expect Bolt. That'd be the thing. They would expect, like, Leaf would be the like, Obi-Wan Anakin type thing. Like, I'd be, you were the chosen one, Leaf! And then Leaf is like, yeah, but, I'm the only modding YouTuber now, and then he'll just kill me. So that would be the dramatic ending. The U ending is the predictable ending. That's like, oh, wow, Poison Blade killed him, what a shock.
My ending would be the gruesome one. Like, I would find really creative ways to kill you.
Let's see, wheels. I guess...
What would be a really creative way to kill you? So many options, though.
You could tie me to a lion and kill me that way. That'd be creative. And then you'll be like, yeah, lion rider, and then just, yeah. Or you could just have it put me on a lion and just have the lion kill me. That'd be pretty creative, too. I think that'd probably be easier. I mean, you'd have to find a lion, of course, but...
My 13-year-old brain just thought of something completely different.
Let's see...
Although I don't think I can actually say that, considering...
For legal purposes.
Yeah.
For legal purposes, I can't say what I was going to say. Bold is like Grogu killing everyone. Alright. The more important, why is the big flamingo face on it looking at me seductively? Well, I mean, that was, I mean, I was matching the Planet Zoo art style, and Planet Zoo, for some reason, really loves to have their animals looking seductively at people. Like, look, I matched the art style of the Dole image. Tell me this one isn't looking at you seductively. This probably got the furries going. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god.
So you're saying, oh, gone, but tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that wasn't what they were thinking. Listen, I'm calling it. That probably turned someone on. Someone in this community. I don't know who. And so I was just matching the art style. That is the reason I made the flamingo look seductive.
Oh,
Actually, Leaf was
the Secrets Flamingo King. Or just...
No, I'd probably say if anyone has the flamingo kink, it's Leaf. Because Leaf was the one that's like, hi, I want 10 flamingo mods.
Alright, so we have established that you have a giraffe breeder's kink, Leaf has a flamingo kink.
Correct, and you have a murder kink.
I get off by murdering.
Terra Nova is just an all sarcasm.
What kind of kink? Like, we know Bold has a horse kink.
Yeah, I mean, we know, yeah. Bold obviously is a horse kink. That's a given.
But what would basic builder's kink be?
That's a good question. He's southern, so...
His sister. That's just where my mind always goes with southern US.
Southern, yeah.
Yeah, sister, mother, stepfather.
Stepfather. Stepfather.
And I mean, silver is just Canadian geese.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hockey pucks.
I mean, it would make more sense to... Well, actually, never mind. I was going to say the hockey stick.
Oh. That's an oh my right there. I mean, Leaf admits it at least. Leaf is like, yeah, I have a flamingo kink. At least he admitted it. I have to give him some credit.
Yes.
Most people wouldn't acknowledge it. He decided to embrace it.
He embraces the flamingo kink.
Yep. He is very flamboyant around flamingos. All right.
Basic has a humiliation kink.
Humiliation kink. A humiliation kink. He's modest.
I know now that silver is just like, what the fuck? Who did I bring together for this project?
Yep. Yeah, who did you bring together?
So here he was, trying to make this all like a very serious project, and now we're talking about kings.
Yep. That was the whole plan. I have to make the tire treads in reverse now. So we'll do that. Okay. Gigafred is getting somewhere. I need to fill in the background now.
I mean, that would be Leaf's dream girl, Bolt.
Leaf, so is your dream girl. Amputee. So cursed. Bold is a mother, and she is saying this. Bold is definitely that kind of fun mom, though. Like the one like at like the PTA meetings is like always like just kind of saying the wrong joke, and everyone just kind of looks at them and like, what the fuck? What did you just say?
I always just think of Bold as like the drunk mom.
The drunk mom.
Like she shows up at the PTA meeting and is just like completely hungover.
I mean, knock on. I mean, I've played a lot of Among Us with Bold. She's never been drunk on stream, or not on stream, on Discord or whatever.
Or she's just drunk.
She's just hiding it really well.
You don't know Bold sober.
Yeah, she's hiding it really well. You were right. Having you on does take my streams to a weird place. Instead of the Avengers, who each have a power, you each have a unique kink.
Now I'm just thinking which kinks would match good together. Like
which kinks would match together? I don't even know what that means.
Like who can work together well with like.
I mean, you can kill. I mean, I suppose. I mean, I guess if I mean, you have a murder kink, so like maybe like I don't know. Do you have like a could you like work with like Leaf to where like before he dies you just cut off one of his legs or something, or like...
I mean, I could supply his dream girlfriend.
I could supply her. Among Us. Yo, Among Us after stream. Bum 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 bum. Among Us.
Wait, if I have a murder king, does that mean that I get off on Among Us?
Probably.
I do want to kill everyone, and I'm very excited to kill everyone.
I'm very excited. So. Poison Blade when he just signed on to Terra Nova. So, how are you excited? Are you excited to be part of this all-star collab? I'm very excited to murder everyone.
Yes. Jesus Christ. I mean, I warned basically everyone that this was going to happen if I jump on voice.
That is true. We can never say you didn't warn us. You definitely did. You gave us ample opportunity. We just said, it couldn't be that bad.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
Yeah.
But still, with all of this, none of my videos have ever been claimed or like
really
quit on. Yeah, I've never done any kind of like demonetization or anything. Even if I legitimately have a video where I'm talking about human sacrifice.
My one, because the only video I got claimed was it's a real shame because it was one I was like really like happy to like work on. It was the animal kid show tier list, and it got flagged because I was using. I want to say it was the music that did it, but like they claim it was the footage, which is odd because footage should be fair use. I get music would be an issue, but they were claiming it was the footage was the issue.
No. What I mean with claim just like because of like speech
swearing
swear words. I have had an entire stream once claimed because I used a playlist that's they said was copyright free, but definitely wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I've had that too. Those are the worst, though, right? When you're like looking up like copyright free music, and then it's not actually copyright free.
Yeah, and I didn't know that, so I went to sleep after that stream. Woke up, had 50 claims.
Oh, jeez.
And I had to go through all of them, and just like, all right, I can't prove anything here, so I'm just going to
Well,
put this stream unlisted or private because I don't want to go through all of this.
Well, my biggest issue with that entire process, YouTube just needs a much better editing system. Like, if you get, let's say your video has, here's a common issue that I know a lot of us have. You have some sort of audio that's wrong, right? Yeah. There should be a feature in the YouTube, like, video editor that, like, just lets you re-upload an audio track so that maybe you can edit out, if you had a copyrighted song or if you had... like, in my case, I always mess up my audio levels or something. So, like, that'd be nice if they just had that, where it was some sort of, like, automated system in that regard that would let you do it, but alas, they don't. Gigafred time. He's so big.
Like compared to
compared to the
bigger
other
than
ones.
most buildings by now in Terra. Fred is a building basically.
Yeah, literally. Like I said, like if you wanted, like, you know, I was always making the joke like, oh yeah, I'm worried that people are gonna build too much. Yeah, here I am. I'm the issue. Ban me from the next. This is gonna be a pumpkin in a second.
Mega
There it is.
pumpkin.
Now it's a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, the fun thing of Bolt's voice.
I can't go on call.
Just because of one thing Bolt's husband said about her voice.
Wait, what happened? I didn't even hear it.
Bolt, can I say what happened, or do you want to keep that private? Because it was honestly very funny, though.
Alright, hold on. Did you just use pure black? Yeah.
Yep.
It's so weird, like, I'm translating literally, like, the exact, like, proportions, but, like, trying to make it the best I can out of these pieces. Gigafred. I kind of want to give him, like, an angry expression.
I just thought, like, give him, like, the
no, but what he
most
should have,
arms ever.
I was gonna say, but he needs the little bunny ears still. Like, just little tiny ears relative to his body.
Yes.
This looks like a giant Among Us character.
Yes.
And then, where's the blue? Where's eyes? Oh, are they... Oh, I didn't actually... They light up? I didn't know you made them out of lights.
Yeah, it makes them extra creepy.
True. That's my favorite thing is, like, yeah, I don't know if you were going for creepy or cute. I've had both reactions.
I mean, I was going for cute, but then... Oh, voices. Damn it, can't type. Why? Holy shit. Cat will hunt you. Yeah, Silver, but
I think he still kind of looks too much like a
first
pumpkin.
party agreement, not second party or whatever you call it.
Second party agreement. Trying to just make this is where I'm just making it like out of way too many pieces, just because I want to try to make it look as round as possible and not like a pumpkin. Now it just looks like a realistic pumpkin. I can't even help. Like, really, it really does. It looks like a realistic pumpkin now just by, like, rotating it enough. That looks okay. That looks rather smooth now. Now it does look like an Among Us character. Perfect. Which I guess Among Us is canon in Terra Nova now, so.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Leaf's episode.
I've been on a break for an entire week, so I didn't see anything from last week. So
yeah, he just turned the entire thing into Terra Nova. or into Among Us. All right, well,
Great
Bold
for
gave
somebody
you...
with a murder king.
All right, well, Bold gave you permission if you want. Oh, I kind of like these eyes for him. This is gonna be the eyes for Gigafred.
He's just like, he's
Like
done with
pissed. Yeah,
everything.
he's just pissed. Gigafred.
Alright, so Bolt can't talk on YouTube or anything anymore because Bolt's husband said that Bolt's voice over the internet sounds like a teenage porn star.
What?
Like, she sounds like one of those porn stars that would be in like the teen section on any porn site. And now
Well, that's a
Bolt
new
is
one.
just like, yeah, so now Bolt just
Gigafred. He's so great.
I just want to have like tiny Fred, like just sitting on one
him.
of his. Yeah.
Give me a sec. Hold on, because I want to see if I want to give him like what
The
I want to
bunny
do.
ears.
They're a little asymmetrical anyway, so I can get away with that. And
But now we know Bolt is afraid of speaking anymore. And I went as far as saying now we also know Bolt's husband's porn history.
that is true. I mean, both. If that is true, then yeah, that does explain a lot.
So, if Bolt's video or next build on turnover is completely silent, now everybody knows why.
All right, hold on. Here we go. So little thing here, and a little thing here. And I need to make you the right shade of orange. So
wait. Leaf also sounds like a teenage porn star.
I have heard that. I have heard a lot of people say that like Leaf has a very seductive voice. And I'm like, what? For the record, he was trying to make me feel better when I was complaining about how I was sounding like a child. Oh no, oh god. It's even worse.
Trying to make it feel better by
making it much worse, yeah. Oh, you don't sound like a child, you sound like a porn star.
Also, to my knowledge, that's not the porn he watches. Well, great.
To my knowledge.
But then most people are not that open about their porn history, in my...
I mean, when you're married, it's different. I love Gigafred. Gigafred is so good.
Can you show that tail again?
Oh, yeah.
It's just with the topic that we're talking
about. Yeah.
Just from where it's at.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I should use the cone instead. There we go. That's a little better. Well, not really, to be honest.
Now it looks like a...
It's slightly better, but it's still not good. Maybe we'll do this. Well, that's fine, but we'll add just a little extra... I almost said girth. God. There we go. It's slightly better. It's a little less, you know, suggestive. Perfect. Now, the real question, do I give Gigafred arms?
Do we have a silver here now?
Hey guys.
What's up, Silver Fox? Please reel us back in.
Or talk about your kink for Canadian geese. Or hockey.
Oh boy.
You thought my stream was somewhere.
Here we go.
I cannot believe how dark and wonderful I guess the stream has gotten.
It's interesting. Well, there's
Yes,
a little Fred on a Gigafred.
No, the design stuff looks absolutely beautiful. I'm just curious as to what else you guys are chatting about.
I'm wondering. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think you were there for the entire kink session.
Oh, I was listening. I was also on Drew's stream for a little while.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because I know Drew was doing his new zoo and stuff. So I figured you were double tasking.
Yeah, plus doing some work as well. And I'm like,
oh god,
I'm like kink. I'm like kink this, kink that. Something about murdering. Something about Leafs liking flamingo ladies. I heard something about a bull being seductive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've went off the rails. It's what when I don't have
everyone.
When my chat isn't as popping as like when I do like my normal modding stream. Yeah, this is what happens apparently. It just gets derailed real quickly.
Tiny.
But I assume though that people will
Can
be
we
able
just
to play
keep
this
him with
back,
the
right?
tiny arms? Like just these tiny nubs. Like he doesn't have functional
Okay, hold on.
arms.
So this is gonna be the first. This will be the first equivalent, right? So we'll do a few rounds. We'll do. So this is Gigafred option 1, where he is just literally just Fred with
nubs.
nub. So nothing. Then we have nubs, and then I want to make a version where he just has these jacked, swole arms, and just see what it looks like.
Nick, can you do me a favor for 1 second? Can you put the that BZ potty thing on Gigafred's head to make it look like a toupee?
The potty?
The that hover thingy robot that BZ did for us.
Oh, this one. Like a hat?
Like just put it like right on his head there, and obviously you'd have to adjust it. I'm just curious if it looked like a toupee.
Kind of looks like a
No,
yeah.
it looks like it's trying to lift Gigafred, but it's failing miserably. Maybe this is why Fred's annoyed. He's just like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah. It looks like the perfect size there, just for Gigafred's like dome of a head. I just thought that would be like super cool.
I want an army though. I want to have like a little like thing of just like a bunch of Freds like making bigger Freds and stuff.
So we need a Fred manufacturing plant.
Yeah, just some sort of like Russian nesting doll type thing where like they keep making progressively bigger Freds. All right, let's see what Swole Fred looks like. We have to check this out.
Are you leaking a lot of Africa props in the back? I mean,
Yeah,
I only see trees.
There shouldn't be any Africa props back here. Any of the Africa props are over here, which these I've shown off, I think. The fish one is actually wrong right now. It should be the gazelles, but I've been having some issues with that.
So when I see these three Freds lining up, like as big as they are, it's like there's an invasion on Mars. That's what it looks like to me. Like there's going to be like an invasion of Fred robots.
Probably.
Well, Silver,
I mean,
one Fred into a ravine. Now they're taking revenge.
That's what I said. I mean, like Leaf last time gagged him, so
Yeah. Leaf Red Planet, more like Fred Planet. Yeah, nice Leaf. Yeah, no, I thought that was really funny. In theory, it was very interesting that Leaf, basically BDSM'd Fred into submission there for his pleasure. But
So Leaf also has a kink for BDSM. So he just likes tied up flamingos.
Yes.
Did I just out Leaf? Sorry about that, buddy.
I mean, we keep learning more and more about Leaf.
I mean,
Leaf, subscriber with over 1,000. Here, YouTuber with over 1,000 subscribers. Out it is. Being into tying up flamingos.
And having the voice of a porn star.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh my god. So if that's the case, then we really need to get Bold and Leaf on one of these Terra Nova videos, huh?
That's the reason. Okay, Silver Fox, this has been the thing. You know how we always say that my YouTube audience is a lot younger than like the other channel. This is how we get. I just need Bold and Leaf to just come on all my live streams. Just scare off all the kids, and then we will be good.
I mean, well, with how things might work out, we could get a very scintillating and seductive Terra Nova episode
next
with both
week,
Leaf and Bold together.
We should just if they get together on a Terra Nova, we should also just. Can I say this actually? Just upload the video to Pornhub.
God.
Wow, P-Blade, man, you are just unbelievable today.
It's late. And I warned all of you guys.
He did warn us. I keep saying it. I was like, he does keep warning us.
You know what, though, in all seriousness, that's why I love our Terra Nova team, because everyone can goof around and everyone can take it as much as they can dish it. So I do love that about us.
I mean, we also...
Yeah, you're all super silly, I know.
I'm trying to find...
I've basically been, I think, talking about kinks for like half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe even more.
Oh god, there we...
I'm just watching Nick buff up Gigafred, who looks like he's like ripped on whatever robotic equivalent of steroids are.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, do I want to give him like realistic human musculature with like triceps and stuff?
It's really funny though, Nick. If you go from right to left, it's like the evolution of Fred growing arms.
Yeah, he first has nothing, then he gets nuts, and then he gets arms.
Just actual full-on arms.
Oh my god, what have we become?
There we go. Hold on. We have to add the shoulder muscles.
Yeah, Leaf, start an OnlyFans.
On my server, they always say that. They always, whenever I like try to plug like my member role, they're always like, Nick, we don't want to sign up for your OnlyFans. Stop it.
We all know that your OnlyFans is only just going to be giraffes giving birth.
I mean, I'm sure there's a subsection of the community that would appeal to, unfortunately.
I mean, if there's
Leaf
videos out there.
Leaf and I have been looking for a specific video of a giraffe giving birth for Roger Williams for the last, 6 months.
There you go. But P-Blade, if there's YouTube videos of modded animals just racing against each other, I'm sure there's room in the community for birthing, animal birthing, all of them.
I mean, birding in Plants was pretty boring. Just poof, the animal's there.
That is true.
Did you want it to be more interesting?
Yeah, I want graphic detail, thank you.
Oh, Poison Blade. I see BZ's in the chat, so I think pretty much all of us have stopped by.
Yeah, I think just Zoofluencer or Zoof. I'm never gonna call him Zoof.
Yeah, I think Zoof is on is traveling at the moment, and Basic I think is just finishing up at work.
Do I want to give him pecs?
You read it as specs. I read it as boobs.
He could have a belly button.
Now he just has a tiny dong.
This is so dumb. Just giving him like a whole jacked torso and then just little wheel feet.
God.
Still think like
Aren't you
maybe
glad that you brought us on the team, Silver?
So glad.
All right, let's see.
Don't hold that against me.
I mean, we're going to eventually force you to build something.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
This does look like an army. All right, let's vote. Which one do we like for Gigafred?
I still like the nubs.
Nubs. I think I like the nubs too.
It looks like Gigafred has a massive chest in what I'm a little bit behind. I'm watching the actual stream. It looks like Ripped Fred has either gigantic balls hanging off his chin or gigantic boobs.
All right.
If you want it in real time, you could probably check the stream on Discord.
Yeah. No. I know. I'm just watching the chat as well, but I like the nubs one too. I mean the Rip Fred is cool. I see obviously appeal right for the arms, but if you're gonna attempt to make a gigantic builder bot, then the Nub Fred is probably the cutest.
And we are.
Yeah. All right. So
we know the internet. If you give him muscles,
yeah, we're gonna get some fan
to get some fan art.
Yeah, we're gonna get some interesting DeviantArt links very soon.
Yes,
we actually did get a fan art from someone for Fred.
Oh, really?
I think it was somewhere. Oh, there's Basic. Yeah, Leaf. I believe it was T-Rex. Drew a Fred and sent it over. It was really well done, which is awesome. It's nice to have fans of our our mascot of Terra Nova. As big as he'll get.
The Giga Fred army.
Hey, Basic.
All right, let's see. Oh, what's up, Basic? We're all in. I don't know if you want to jump in the VC, but probably just got off of work and stuff. But
also, Basic, just to get you into the loop, we have established that you have a humiliation kink. Thank you.
I don't think he willingly agreed to that, by the way.
No, he wasn't here. Actually, we haven't established what Zoof kink would be.
Ooh.
Definitely not a name kink because he changed it.
That's a good question.
Tutorials on monorails? I don't know that. I have no idea. Alright, we'll try to load back into the Nova. Make sure that our builder Freds are all set. I am definitely gonna accidentally leak my next episode again.
From what I saw very quickly, it looked really great.
Very, very, very elaborate. I don't know why I went so hard with it. Again, it's just because I wanted a damn elephant on Mars. So in order to justify it, I needed to like jump through like 15 hurdles.
Oh, I appreciate that you're keeping up with story even loosely. It's amazing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm trying my best here. It's like because
no. I appreciate it. I know the team appreciates it. It's just like what's Bold going to do in week 7 when you've like taken up how much space?
Well, she has plenty because that's the thing. She has plenty of space. The only thing is but my build is quite large area.
She's gonna have to match like the intensity of what you built, and from what I suspect, it's very big dome related.
Yes.
There's an elephant involved, and it's like a futuristic Noah's Ark situation going on.
Yeah. There's a few. That's the other thing. It's not just one dome.
Oh, I got it. So I think Zeus kink. So I think maybe he has a Christmas kink.
Christmas. What
Yeah.
led you to that salute?
He spent forever working on his Borealis zoo, which is amazing, by the way.
Oh,
but
God.
it's like it's the only thing I can come up with.
Leaked. Let's see. Okay. I still love what Leaf did here with his little area. I will say this. Oh my god, the chickens! I keep forgetting that. Can we have a war of the Freds versus the chickens?
Yes.
One of them.
the
I mean,
will
I
win.
have already won, it seems, because they've gagged threats.
That's so true. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe Zoof will have to weigh in himself when he gets back from traveling as to
Chickens
what
have
his
also
kink is.
escaped outside.
I do hope
mean-
someone needs to do something in here though. Bold did such a good job with like the canyon, like interior cave section and stuff of the map that someone needs to do something down there. I don't care what, but like, yeah, she did such a good job.
For sure. I think we're gonna have to eventually figure out a way to get like water consistently on Mars. So maybe there's some sort of like
Maybe
plant
next,
or
maybe we already have a solution over here.
Whoops.
Like I said, that's what I'm saying. I had to do a lot of things to make it logical. Because I wasn't going to send the elephants to Mars without water.
Gotcha. Very, very cool. Yeah, definitely something for the canyon. I agree.
There we go. Just these things roaming around just is the greatest thing ever. Just off in the
larger than some of the buildings.
Yeah, but again, when you stack it up next to some of the other buildings, like even like Leaf's thing probably could have used one of the Gigafreds.
Yeah.
Should I make a bigger version of this guy too?
Oh god, I mean that one is going to be easy.
True.
It's literally just a cylinder with some.
Yeah, it's like a little Lego head. I could probably make a Giga version of that. That shouldn't be too hard.
Now we're just going to make all of the Giga
All the
versions.
Gigas. Let me see. I need a. Oh my god, a chicken 103. So yeah, to make this, it's just little propellers and then a claw. So, alright, once again, we'll go back to, can I make a circle using my little mud technique.
I'm going to judge you.
I expect nothing less. I'm losing my voice right now.
Yes.
Yes, do it! Alright, so we'll do that, and then we'll place a, let's see here. Maybe one of these. Probably. Or one of these, maybe. Yeah. We'll do this. We will rotate it. We'll put it there. We'll change it to Fred Orange.
Fred Orange.
That is the name of it. That is patented. You cannot change it. The Fred Orange is AA4F29 is Fred Orange. That is the official hex name for it. And I need a
This all
propeller
started
blade.
on one morning when I had way too little sleep. That was when Fred was born. And now we have Gigafred.
Now we have Gigafred. Now he is part of the canon. Alright, let's see here. I want to see like what I want to make the propeller blades out of. Does anyone have any suggestions?
How
Could
get
be
them?
pretty good. What?
How thin do you want to make them? Like how big, how thin do you want to make them?
They'd probably just be something to go in here. Maybe a vent of some kind. Among Us?
You could use one of the steel pieces, couldn't you, and just like circulate it around the.
Well, that's what I'm doing because I'm trying to find a flat piece right now, and then I'm just gonna rotate on its side.
Nice.
Just-
Yeah, basic. I'm not sure what we all signed up for, but this got real raunchy real fast.
Very fast. What's up, Zekin? Welcome
Oh,
back.
you guys also didn't come up with a king for Zekin, I don't think.
Oh
I
yeah,
think he's
no,
left
Zekin
out.
is a dome king.
Yeah.
That's easy. Zekin's the dome king.
Okay. I'm not sure whether Zekin will agree or not. If he can weigh in.
He doesn't have to agree. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like it's the same with like Leaf and Flamingos. It's just a fact.
Yeah. You can say what you think, but you know.
See, for Leaf though, I would have thought maybe like he has a Bigfoot kink, or can he have two?
He has an animal. He has a farm animal kink too. That's also true.
So he
Definitely,
just likes
he
flamingos
definitely likes
with
a good
very
petting
big
zoo.
feet.
Leaf
just has
definitely likes a good petting zoo.
Yep. So that definitely is another potential option.
Now I'm just thinking like basic. Like basic wants to be humiliated. Leaf wants to be pet.
And
Alright.
and that's why it's such a yin and yang chemistry here with this Terra Nova group.
This could be cool.
God.
But then let's not forget you, Silver, with your king for hockey sticks or pucks.
Sure, I'm all about the hockey. Why not? I thought you were gonna give me like a like the Canadian geese. I thought was funny because I know I like to support my Canadian geese. I thought maybe you'd say like a moose kink or
Moose.
maybe like a maple syrup kink.
David Attenborough king.
Sure. He's a
No,
handsome, older gentleman.
Let's see here.
No, actually, now I know what Silver's into. Like every time Silver gets to it, he just dresses up as David Attenborough. Like he has a role play king.
Okay.
He's a roleplay king. I just like how Silverfox is also going along. He's like, yeah, sure. It's about right.
Sure.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. I'm not even gonna fight it. The petting
No.
zoo sounds like the nastiest strip club. The petting
I
zoo.
love what we have done to this stream.
Leaf's Animal Farm is the nastiest petting zoo.
The question is, will someone incorporate that into Terra Nova once we get like the human quarters established?
Oh boy.
Hello. How many brothels have I made? I think 3 actually.
I may
Yeah.
I may have
I would have
liv-
said 2.
I may have living quarters also figured out.
All right. Can somebody box up you? Yes. We need to box up Nick.
Yeah. I keep doing too much.
Well, the only thing will be is what does the next creator do to sort of
That's true.
top the next creator?
That's true.
And I know Bold is a little concerned in terms of what she might come up with.
Nah, Bold will be fine.
Giving her some fantastic ideas.
Bold's good at... Put it this way. She's very, very good at terraforming and making new habitats and stuff. I don't think she'd have an issue following up with what I've done. I have a strong feeling Bold will be completely fine. Especially she's really, really good at just... I mean, look at the map. Look at how good this is.
Yeah.
Well, could just
that's,
go anyway. She doesn't like. She built the whole map in such a way that like if she wants like she could just go over to the comet area and be like, "Yep, screw it, I'm making my own thing over here." And it's like, okay.
I gave her a few suggestions that I think fit well with our more like animal-ish approach.
Mhm.
So it will be really interesting to see what she comes up with, and then I'm also super excited to see what Zoof comes up with because like it's really go with Terra Nova as sort of as things progress more and more. It's like what are you guys going to come up with next?
Yeah, because I was definitely like, because I was looking forward to that, and that was sort of where I was like, I did want to move the story along just a little bit as far as like the science elements and stuff, and I'll probably talk about this in like the episode and stuff. I wanted to move it a little bit further along, that way like we could kind of start justifying, you know, going. I know, because I know Poison Blade will definitely want to go crazy. Like, I mean, earlier he was saying he wants a bar. I don't know what a bar.
Yeah.
Space bar. We need the cantina.
It's yeah, the cantina. Yeah, exactly.
Could also just make a strip club now. With all the kings, just a separate room for each one of us. One room
That's
just
so cursed. That'd be the most cursed thing ever.
So it'd be
one
like a hall of kings.
Just has a hockey puck and a stick. The other room just has one single flamingo. Like,
yeah, it'd be like the Hall of Kings for for the Terra Nova founders. I like it.
All right, hold on. So need to add these things. I don't know what they are.
Seekin's room would just then be an upturned chair and have a dome on top. And some tissues.
The whole room would be a dome.
Yes.
It would just be a big dome of mirrors.
Yeah, or like those geo shapes or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like just a bunch of like geometric shards. It essentially looks like one of those like mirror fun houses that you'd find at like a carnival.
So in that case, I'm really scared to see what Poison Blade's room is going to be like.
Oh.
Is it just going to be like blood red? That's it?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody here gave me the hint that there's a skull mod.
Oh, there's more than a skull mod. There's a lot of interesting stuff coming.
Ooh,
Poison Blade is really gonna like my Africa pack. Though I will say, because I feel like that's another misconstrued thing, or whatever. Everyone keeps thinking that I'm making like a poacher pack, and I'm like, no, that wasn't the intention. I just have some dead animals in my pack. It's not the intention.
Oh, with the when you showed off the room with all the heads on the walls. Yeah. No, I didn't think it was. Yeah.
Oh, because I have a bunch of people like say that. They're like, oh yeah, you're going for like a poacher theme, right? And it's like, oh well, no, I was just going for like.
Well, now you are going.
Now apparently I am.
Oh my. Oh god. So I think you have a question on your chat, Nick.
Yep, what's up?
Giona188 wants to know if you know Rudy. So I wanted to answer intimately, like as a joke, but I don't want rumors to start spreading.
Secretly, Nick is the father of his child.
Yep.
So perhaps you can honestly answer that question.
But yes, yes. Actually, I was talking to Rudy literally right before the stream. He is him and Remnant both really want my dolphin mod, and I get it. I just still don't have the creator. Well, not even the creator, because what's his name? Mayor didn't actually make it. But Mayor, who is responsible for the legacy of yes, Leaf, I see that. What's up, Adam Up Gaming? How you doing?
Oh wait, the actual guy in Planet Zoo is Bernie, right?
Yes.
I thought Naked Bernie Sanders mod.
Yeah, that's what I thought too for a second.
It's like the actual person.
No.
Like, do you want to see him naked?
No, it's even worse. It's Bernie from Planet Zoo, the fat old guy.
It's hilarious. Do it. Do it.
I already did it. That's the sad part. It was a joke mod I did a while ago. It literally just changes his icon so that he's just hairless or like shirtless. It's pretty funny though.
Now I'm wondering. I warned you. Maybe you should have warned me.
True.
That's true. That's very true.
I'm quickly going to get some water though.
Let's see here.
So that Poison Blade, he's quite the guy.
Yeah, he's something, all right. Like I said, this is the first time I can say that this vibe has been on my live streams.
I hope you're okay with the more adult nature.
I'm cool with it. I mean, we have a lower viewer count than normal anyway, so it's not like I just don't like. I will say I don't know why Terra Nova like seems to just not get the same hype as other series.
Yeah, I'm confident that it will. It just might take time. Like, not all of our builders are super popular yet, but every one of them is, really good at what they do here. So
yeah,
like Palsy gave a shout out to a bunch of like quote unquote smaller, because I wouldn't consider them small. And 3 of our Terra Nova team members were listed, Zekin, Bold, and Basic, and rightfully so. But like, that adds to the hype and appeal.
Yeah, and I know, and he even shouted out Terra Nova, so hopefully it will.
Yeah, which is awesome, and plus, not that all of our builders use mods, but as mods become more of a thing, and perhaps when you and Leaf are a little less busy making perhaps custom Terra Nova mods, not to pressure anyone like that I'm sure would add some hype too. So like all that stuff I'm sure will grow, and besides, it is a new concept and I hope people like it. But
yeah, because I was definitely like, the more I was thinking about it, I could probably do a Fred mod, and at first I was like, do I want to make it a prop? At this point I'm wondering if I could make it like an animal, like a species, if it was just Fred and you download it for like your game, and it would just be
when
a little robot you could have in your zoo.
Sold and I were talking that that maybe like if we were to do this by like once every builder goes, we sort of have like a special, and the special, like the first special that we have is Nick, similar to your Cool Moto video. We'd have like a roaming Fred sort of giving you a walkthrough with some funny music around the Terra Nova work so far.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah, we could definitely do something like that.
Like a Fred with like sunglasses or something funny. I don't know exactly what
Fred
we do, but
Fred is definitely an easy enough thing. I could probably definitely make it. I have no issue with that.
Because I personally loved your Kuomoto, how you did that video where he's just like a boss, like rolling through the streets. I thought that was awesome.
Here we go. Yeah, I always those are like some of my mods like joke mods like that usually like don't get as many likes and stuff, but like they're always my favorites to do. It was the same thing, like the Mecharoo mod was the exact same. Like I love mods like that are like a joke, but
it's always it's always good to poke fun and have a good time with this.
I don't know what animal I would base Fred off of. Probably something small.
Something portly. I don't know.
This really does look like they're invading, though.
You could do it like a tortoise. Yeah, a turtle, like a turtle, something that sort of just like walks in one direction and doesn't gallops. Maybe I don't know.
Like a penguin, maybe.
Could be a penguin, but it would have to roll, right? It'd have to. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you and Leaf and.
Yeah, I'll see. Because I mean, motor skill wise, because I could probably get it so that he would be able to like move like so. Like he would be able to move. Probably, like I almost think like that could be the plus. Is like if he doesn't really have any animation, the only thing is like he just has maybe his like little antennas twitching or something.
Yeah, however it is you guys want to do it, I just thought it was a cool concept, but I know I know how busy you guys are, so like obviously like no rush whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be a little side project. I'll definitely look into that. But yeah, so there's our second Giga done. Crocs, put Fred on the tortoise. Yeah, I could definitely try that. I'm gonna write a Bernie fan fiction for you.
Oh god.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That'd just be funny in general. If it was just like if someone like wrote like some weird fan fiction about just the Planet Zoo campaign.
I would not be surprised if that already exists.
Probably.
Uh,
So let's
Poison's
see.
Googling it right now.
He's
oh
like,
no, I'm looking up inspiration for builds, and should I warn you that I'm looking at like futuristic skyscrapers?
nope, don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Trust me, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good. I mean, we have all these gigantic robots that are basically bigger than the current buildings before
Yeah.
these buildings. So you're totally good.
Yeah, give me a
I
sec.
would have to rip out most of the original stuff though.
Because give me a sec, because I'm gonna place down this, and then I think I might call it there for the stream, because I've been going for a solid little over 2.5 hours. So we'll just place that down. I'll place down a couple of these builder bots, so it looks
What
like
the fuck is this? Why are you between futuristic skyscrapers? Why?
Are you on Pinterest, I assume?
Yeah. Now I just have a weird floating brain with eyes.
Nice.
I like the idea that the Giga Fred is the thing guarding the where the animals exit. So the humans get the nice little like, hi, welcome to Terra Nova. I'm your host guide Fred, and then like the animals are just, yup, welcome to Terra Nova. Welcome to Terra Nova. Get out.
Hey guys.
I mean,
What's up, Basic?
oh no.
Basic. So, have you accepted your kink?
Have you accepted your king?
Yeah.
It's not so much accepted as come to terms with it.
Yes.
Thanks.
So let's see here.
Just popping in to say what's up.
Yeah, I'm probably
Head
gonna
out
be heading out, or at least heading off stream. But if you guys want to stick around, I'll probably be showing off what I've been doing, just so that we can all be on the same page going forward.
Ooh. Sorry.
So
10-4.
let's see. Let me
We'll
just
see y'all
do
guys
this.
in a little bit.
All right.
All right.
See you.
So let's do that. And yeah, so thank you all for watching today's stream. And as always, I would like to thank anyone who has become a member on my YouTube. Let me pull up all my members because they seem to change daily, so I don't actually know who is right now. But right off the bat, I know off the top of my head. Thank you, Leaf. Thank you, Beyond Drew TV. Thank you, Andy. You're always my members no matter what. But thank you as... Oh, I've actually just reached 3,800 subscribers. So that's cool. So thank you for that. Give me a sec. I always hate getting to the members panel. It's not the easiest thing to get to. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Casper Tell, Olivia, Tanny, Kenneth, Adder, Kimmy, The Smiling Potato, AJ Morris, LB Edits, Genevieve, David, Powell, Akaliana, Axandy, Super Forgettable, Vicky, Jader TV, Leaf Productions, Mark Grella, and Andy. Thank you all for being members on my channel, as always. So yeah, thank you all for watching today's stream. You can catch all of our, Terra Nova playlist on my channel right now. And if you want, you can watch the episode on Saturday, where I will be joined with Leaf and probably, I guess, Bold now.
Bold.
Yeah. So you can get a very spicy commentary coming very, very soon on Saturday. But thank you all for watching, as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.